Let's do a market reading. Let's do a price prediction on Bitcoin. Let me tell you what I'm seeing, what I'm not seeing, what I think and what I don't think. Okay, first off, number one thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight to you what my goals are, not in personal life. I mean, when it comes to trading. Ideally, I want to see the price going above this recent high, grabbing some liquidity around this area, $70,000. 70,000 is a bit of a push. I don't really think we are going to make it that high up. I think between 67,900 and 69, I think is more doable. This area is where I want to look for a short. If, and that's a big if, we get a push down, I would be averaging out potentially a long. Long number one would be below these levels. Long number two would be a bit below it, just around there. This would leave me with an average price of something like this. That's basically the sum up. This is the answer. That's my prediction. Let me tell you why, how, when, and who. Number one, there are going to be people which now take trades. I am personally not taking a trade right now. We are exactly on a resistance. We are exactly on the recent high. Okay. Why am I not taking a trade? Because this is a very common thing. A lot of people take trades right now. A lot of people are going to see the price has stopped on the recent high and they're going to be placing trades with their stop loss just like so and just like this. What's the problem with this? That if everyone does this, we're going to create liquidity. Liquidity, which is then going to go and get grabbed by market makers to then only potentially get a push down. That's why I'm not trading. Right now, this is why I'm not taking a short position. Ideally, what would my plan be? My ideal perfect scenario that would make me go to sleep with a really big smile on my face would be if the price of Bitcoin went above this recent high, potentially even got a bit more of a push up to this area, above this recent high, which isn't crazy, it's doable, it's pretty doable, and then get a push down. Let me just head over to the weekly time frame. Yes, the weekly time frame, because we've got something quite interesting. We have got, that's not what I want to do. We have got something called the fair value gap. Okay, which I'm going to manually draw out for you to see. Okay, let's go back to the 2 hourly time frame. This is basically what I was telling you. I would love to see the price go above this high, grab some liquidity above this high, and then get the very first kiss on this weekly fair value gap. Okay, that's what I would like to see. Now, what if I told you what I've just told you right now can be simplified in an even easier to understand way using some indicators which we have created, spent 5 years basically creating from scratch, and to which I'm leaving you access for free. Okay? No, I'm not going to ask you for your credit card. No, I'm not going to ask you for nothing. I've posted a whole course on YouTube in which I show you how to trade from scratch. I've posted a little series of videos in which I tell you every single detail about our indicators. And now I'm also giving you away just at least Friday, 10th of July. At least right now, you've got them for free. It depends when you watch this video. They might not be for free, but at least for now they are. In the description, there's a little link that takes you to our Telegram in which you can send a message to our support team. Just tell them you want access to them and you basically get them. Okay? This is what they look like. Now you might think this guy's lost it. This is a bit much. If you don't know what you're looking at, pause, go watch what they are. Let me tell you what they are, and then come back to this video so that this is a bit more coherent, I would say. Okay? We've got an RSI which we have built, which has got money flow integrated in it. Okay, we've also got this purple line or this green line. No, it's not an exponential moving average. it's something a lot bigger and a lot stronger and with a lot more thinking behind it than just that, okay? We didn't just create one new EMA, okay? This gray line though, it is a 50 time frame exponential moving average, okay? What can we see? Let me just double click and I'm going to turn on my multi-time frame fair value gaps. What does this mean? I'm on the 2 hourly time frame and I want to see the weekly gaps. I'm going to click this, okay, let it load, and you're going to see the weekly gap I was just telling you about, which is right there, okay? Like I was saying, above this high, I would like to look for a short, okay? That, cool, amazing, happy. Right now, I'm not so happy about it. What else are we going to do now? We're now going to trace one of my favorite things in life, which is called an anchored volume profile or a fixed range volume profile. They tell you the exact same thing, so don't panic if I use one on one video and the other on a different one, okay? I'm going to look at this whole sideways range to see where I can potentially look for a long. I want to look for a long. I think we are in an uptrend. Therefore, right now, like I just told you, I want to see the actual price above this area, which is why I'm going to be looking for longs, any pullbacks that I get. Okay, so anchored volume profile right there. What am I going to see? Value area low. Boom. Number one. What does this tell me? Well, this is basically quite a big support. You can actually see right now we're fighting very aggressively with the value area high. Okay, so we had a big push up. Fine. I'm going to use a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, from this low all the way to this high. What am I going to see? I'm going to see something very interesting, which is what? 0.618 level, the golden pocket, which is the most important level on the whole Fibonacci scale, alongside this secret number, which is the 0.702. I'm currently making a video telling you exactly why most traders miss out on this secret number and why it's actually made me quite a lot of money and why I personally think you could use it as well. It's fairly useful, okay? Value area low combining with 0.618 level looks like quite a good place. Additionally, I'm now going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to turn on, no, that's not what I want. I want to edit, there we go. Turn on the 4 hourly fair value gaps. And we're going to see a 4 hour gap exactly right there. Boom. Okay, fair enough. So we do actually have a 4 hour gap there. Okay. Next, where else could I look for a long? My second option is going to be here. Why? Because we had a range right here in which the price was trading in. We had the top side of this range, which was a big resistance. Big resistance, which matches very nicely with these recent lows, with the 0.5 level and a 2 hourly fair value gap. Okay, so what's my plan going to be? If Bitcoin now suddenly decides to push down crazy, whoa, it's going down to hell, I would be averaging out a long position. Trade number one, trade number two. This would leave me with an average price of something in the middle, in which then I would be looking for a push up. Okay, that's my mindset right now. I'm not trading now. Right now, I'm not in any trade. We attempted a short position here, which got stopped out. It's normal. I'm not a wizard. I'm not magic. It's normal for me to make mistakes. Okay, I am only a human being. Therefore, now I'm not going to try and trade what every single retail trader is doing. I would rather wait. Okay. Looking up, let's go on the 4 hourly time frame now. And we're going to trace what I've just traced you, okay, a fixed range volume profile or an anchored volume profile on this bigger range, okay? So bigger range, anchored volume profile. What are we going to see? We're going to see something quite interesting, which is the fact that we've got this yellow line, which is the point of control, the area with the highest transactional volume, basically just on this high. So we're now also going to turn back on our daily multi-time frame fair value gaps. And I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be looking for my short. Short position is going to be when the price, either it does this and then up, or it just goes up. I don't really care. I don't really mind. I know when we make it to around this area, I'm going to be looking for a short. When we make it to this area, I will be telling you, I will be making a video saying exactly why, how, when, and who. But I do think I might be averaging out a trade. The first one being around there and the second one being around there. Okay, which would basically mean 67,500 to 69,000. Okay, that's my range in which I want to look for a short. From there, once we've grabbed this liquidity, once we have gone above this little yellow line, then I'm going to be looking for a short. A short which I plan on holding, or I plan on targeting quite low levels, okay? Because I am not forgetting we are in a bear market down to this very convenient daily fair value gap, okay? Which is basically going to overlap with a 4-hourly order block, okay? Which is basically the area of 56, 55K. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, I've just given you my whole plan. I've just shown you how with our indicators you can get quite a nice and easy market reading. That's basically it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I also hope you are having a really good day. And that's it. So make sure you leave a like, make sure you also subscribe, and make sure you let me know in the comment section if you've got any questions, any doubts, or any issues, or any problems, as long as it's regarding trading, not your personal life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye.